Welcome, everybody, to the Photo Memoirs. My name is Don, and this is my introduction to the photography mentoring program. So, just to tell you a little bit about myself, my name is Don. I'm from Toronto, Canada, but I've lived in Seoul, South Korea for about 10 years. I came to South Korea. I learned I learned photography. I first bought my DSLR camera about 8 years ago, and I pretty much haven't been able to let it down since that time. I particularly enjoy a high contrast black and white street documentary style photography. So that's what I specialize in, or at least that's what I enjoy. So that's kind of what I shoot. And if you've seen my website, if you've seen my Facebook page or my other videos, I'm sure that you recognize that style that I have. So what I'm doing is I'm putting together this very, very new program called the Photography Mentoring Program. And this is done by myself and under the Photo Memoirs name. So I just wanted to introduce the program to you, tell you a little bit what it's all about and how it can help you to improve in your photography. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to go through these one step at a time and just explain a little bit what I plan to do and how this program can be beneficial for you as a beginner or a learner or an already intermediate level photographer. And so through the program, as you can see, this first thing that I'm going to do is have photo challenges. So I want to test, I want to help you improve in certain skills that are essential to being a good photographer. So for instance, if our challenge is doing night photography, so I'm going to share some tips, give some advice on night photography, and then all that are part of the group, all that are part of the program can go out and you can put those tips and into practice. You can go out and you can try your best to capture whatever the challenge is. In this case, night photography. And I'll probably have some more direct kind of challenge to that. And I'll give you the information with each challenge. But you'll do your best with the information given to learn the new skill and really to try your best to accomplish that. And then comes the fun part. So we have the challenges, and then we'll have online group classes and discussions. So this will happen actually before the challenges, when we start the challenge, but also after we finish the challenge. Basically, we'll meet online, right, in groups on Zoom, right? Zoom is an online program where we can meet and we can talk face to face just on the computer, and then we get to look into your photographs, right? Not only myself, but the other program members, and we'll get to look at the photographs together that you took and also that I took, and we'll get to discuss the photographs, kind of see what we like about each one, what we think can be improved, what can be better about each photograph, and we can just learn so much from each other. In addition, we'll be able to ask questions back and forth, and we can learn even more that way. Photo reviews and critiques. This is a big part of the program. Even if we're not joining in to the discussions, for some of us that might not be possible, maybe because we're working a lot or we have other things to take care of, or perhaps our internet connection is not the greatest. Whatever the reason is, no worries. You can still learn a lot through our photo reviews and critiques. And if we don't have the chance to critique all of your or at least discuss all of your photographs in the group discussions, we'll be able to review your photographs separately and be able to give you some feedback on your work so that you know kind of in which direction you should be going, right? So this is very good, especially for newer photographers just starting out, just learning. We can give you some tips and advice on where you can improve to make your photography that much better. Again, next we have here live Q&A. So very simple. We have chats one-on-one, sometimes one-on-one, and sometimes in groups where we can ask each other questions and we can uh, get to know more specific details about a specific topic. And these will come up every once in a while, and they'll be kind of grouped in kind of levels or around a certain topic. And so you'll be able to get advice, whatever it is that you're curious about. Say we're talking about editing, right? How do you go about your workflow after you finish, doing your photography? Tell me about the workflow. How do you edit the photographs? How do you work on the color grading? All that type of stuff. We can get into deep discussions and we can learn so much during some live Q&As. So very similar to discussions, but any questions kind of that come to mind based on those topics we can discuss together. So there's going to be all of those things, but the program is going to kind of evolve. It's going to change. I'm going to adjust the program as needed to help you get the absolute most benefit from the program. And I hope that all of us can just continue to learn and grow as artists in the photography community. So let's do that together. I'm really, really looking forward to it. So a big question that comes to mind is, what is the cost of this program? How much do I have to pay? That's the big question, right? So I'm offering this program free of charge. I'm not charging for this program. This is something that I'm doing just, because of my own passion for photography. But of course, I do want to create a small business. I want to make, my brand a business where I can support my family and my photography in the meantime. But for this program, it's not a requirement to pay. However, if you want to, and if your circumstances allow, you can voluntarily support my work. So you can get in touch with me and I'll share with you how you can support this program and my photography and all that I'm doing for you guys. If you want to join the program, if you want to take part of this program, it's very, very important. You'll need to get in contact with me through Messenger. So you can message me on Facebook. So if you don't know already, I'm at facebook.com/thephotomemoirs. Or you can, of course, you can also message me on Instagram. You can message me through my website. But the best place to get information on this mentoring program is to message me directly on my Facebook page. So find my Facebook page, the Photo Memoirs, message me there and tell me, I want to join your photography mentoring program. And you can tell me a little bit about yourself and why you want to learn photography. And that will be helpful for me to be able to understand you and to help you through this program. So I hope you enjoyed this little introduction. We're starting this program next week. I'm going to start this next week. I'm going to send out schedules and we're going to begin this program as soon as possible. So if you're already connected on Messenger, you're likely to already be getting some information about this. And if you haven't yet chatted with me on Messenger and you want to join the program, get in touch with me as soon as possible. And I'll also sign you up and we can get started in the program together. I'm looking forward to that very much and getting to know you and your photography. And I hope we can all continue to grow and improve in our work together. I'm looking forward to it. See you in the program.